Hello Pisces, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of January 10th. I'm glad you're here. Let's see what's going on with you. We're going to look at last week, specifically using the Moonology deck to give us a feel for how that Capricorn new moon was treating you last week. The new moon itself was on the 2nd. When I'm talking about last week, it's the 3rd through the 9th. But obviously that new moon, the start of a new year, is having an impact, right? So we're going to look at how that fared for you. We're going to pull some tarot and clarify to get you as many messages that resonate as possible, but certainly discard any messages that don't fit. Sometimes several messages come through within the same reading to assist those that need to hear it. So keep that in mind. If something I communicate is not fitting your story, just let that go. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. So, heads up, January calendar is open on the website. You can find that link down below in the description box. It's open for January, so if you're looking for a personal reading, I'd love to do one for you. You can schedule that on the website. So, and by the way, that's the only way to schedule that. I will never reach out to you, so do not give any money to scammers. Alright, King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. So there's some kind of communication coming in. I feel that somebody wants to come in and communicate and clear up something with you. You can see on this Knight of Swords, her sword is actually a paintbrush. She's riding this feather and she's erasing the clouds. So I do feel like, and clouds represent confusion. So I feel like there's some sort of clarity coming in for you. It looks to be, Pisces, like something you've really been stressing about, been very up in your head about. I almost want to say paranoid with all these eyes on her. Could have been having a lot of bad dreams about this King of Pentacles, because he has shown up here. And the feminine version is here at the bottom of the deck. So could be dealing with a Taurus or someone that was in a longer term relationship with you. Could have been a spouse. With the Knight of, the Lovers, Knight of Wands, there was a lot of passion here, strong connection. So somebody's trying to come in and clarify something with you. And that makes sense, because the moon you have is the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So there's some sort of clarity, some completion of something related to the Cancer area of your life. And Cancer is all about home, family, safety. It's your family unit. It's the home itself. It's where you go to feel safe and protected from the rest of the world. And it's often a very intuitive, close relationship, you know, with your spouse, your children, what have you. But it feels like this was impacting your family. Personal issue reaches resolution. We have the King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 4 of Swords. So I do feel like somebody is coming in here. Again, could be a Taurus. That has perhaps not been on speaking terms with you. or perhaps you have not been on speaking terms with this person. It feels like a very strong relationship here. We have the Two of Cups as your center card here. So let's clarify and see if we can get any information on this silent treatment that was happening, as well as what the message was. Knight of Cups just fell out, but we're gonna put him back in there and see. King of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles, so some Virgo, and the Emperor. So I feel like this is a strong masculine counterpart for you. Emperor showing up here again at the bottom of that diagonal here. But I feel like this was either an earth sign or an Aries that you were in a long-term commitment with, who is now single. So perhaps this is dealing with a separation, or perhaps you were divorced and now you're both single, but you've been in some sort of dispute or something that kind of put things into a silent treatment here, I feel. The Page of Wands, we get the Page of Wands. So somebody's definitely got something to say. Oh, that they love you, that you're their person. With the Four of Swords, somebody's not been talking, somebody's been very closed off. And that could be you, Pisces. Could also be dealing with another water sign here. Doesn't have to be, but I feel that I feel like this person comes in. There's some communication from this person, and while you may have been guarded and also not speaking to this person, trying to heal your heart regarding this situation, perhaps even hiding your emotions from this person. I do feel like this is something you were struggling to release completely. So take that as it resonates. For the week of the 10th, your energy showing up here very strongly. We have the Seer, see beyond the current situation. So I feel like part of what this person communicates when they come in to erase the confusion and speak their truth, there is a very strong intuitive part that we don't often see on the surface that comes through for you. We have the Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, King of Swords. So could be dealing with an Aquarius or another water sign. But what is it that you need to see about this? Ten of Cups. We have Temperance. So more healing, patient, kind energy there. And the World. So you could be gaining some closure here with this person. Some much needed closure perhaps with the Two of Cups. Oh, we have the Devil. This is a strong bond. And the Three of Wands. And the Three of Swords. So there could have been a third-party situation with this person. And perhaps that is the clarity that is being received here. It could also be that that has been your suspicion. And they're actually coming in and providing clarity that clears up that suspicion. So take it as it resonates. I am not sure which it is. With the King of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So I feel like part of the time that I feel like a couple of things here. With the King of Swords, that's a very clear, wise energy, right? So even if you're dealing with an Aquarius or an air sign here, I feel like you're able to see, both logically and intuitively, that perhaps this situation is no longer worth your energy and effort, because of all the pain that has happened. I do feel like there's some potential healing closure that you've been waiting for here. I have no doubt that there's love between the two of you. But somebody here may have made some poor choices in the past, and that has continued to fuel a conflict between the two of you. That's why we've had this silent treatment. There must have been something that happened between you. For others, somebody here wants to heal, close out an old cycle, and bring more clarity to you about why there was this like paused energy, why there was so much conflict. Because I keep feeling like whatever this clarity is that comes in, it helps to ease this stress. So whether it's positive information or not so positive information, I feel like it's something you intuitively already knew. But something about actually getting that communication from this person, cleans things up for you in some way. Now, in the future position, we have this return to source in the reverse. It's a number 67, which is a 13, which reduces to a 4. So there's some sort of stability message here. I can't remember what that means, so I'm going to open the book here real quick. I believe it's related to, in reverse, you're on the verge of major change, but for some reason you're resisting making that change. You may be reluctant to let go of something or someone, and you may not know how to make the change you need to make. You're still carrying harmful aspects from the past that will interfere with the opportunity you have for a new beginning. You're refusing to accept change or resisting any element of change that may arise in your life. You're refusing to see the death of something. As a result, life has stagnated and you're feeling stuck in limbo. It says, so it's best to deal with whatever is preventing you from the change. We have the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the Emperor. There's clearly been some strong conflict and drama with this person. And perhaps you haven't wanted to see their behavior. It's like your intuition may have been telling you. Let's clarify this. And it's funny because as we got into this row and this row, it's like in the silence, things were more clear. But in this row, it's like they come in to communicate with you, to communicate with you about their deep connection with you. But I also feel like there's questions on your side about, well, we had that deep connection in the past. What was going on there? Like, it's like you want to know what this person has been up to and what they've maybe not been truthful about. There's been a broken level of trust, this person. So you could decide that you're just happy with the calm, healing closure of the situation rather than trying to reconcile, if that makes sense. The Five of Wands, you have the Ten of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So that's your energy. So it's like you're really looking at the drama, perhaps the competition with other people that this person introduced. And it's like, yeah, I see you as my soulmate. You, at one point, were my Ten of Cups. And even though I might wish that that was still the case, you've kind of trampled all over it. You know? It's like what's been seen can't be unseen. The Five of Swords, we have I almost said the Commitment card, that's the Hierophant. And the Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, if I could talk today. The Emperor. We have the Four of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles. So what's interesting here is I feel like this person comes in, clarifies some things, actually wants to have this new beginning with you. And even if it's been something that you've wanted, it's like you can't ignore what has happened. And I feel like if you don't pay attention to that, if you don't pay attention to how conflicted you're feeling about bringing this person back in, I don't think it stands a chance here. It seems, based on what's showing up here, that this Emperor energy wants to heal things, wants to balance things, wants to commit. It's like they want everything that they had before. It's like they want to start over because they got a wild hair or something in the past. But I don't feel like you're going to make a move on this until every single issue has been addressed. And I feel like maybe that's what this is talking about when it says that you're like stagnating because you don't want to see the truth. If this person comes in and is just like, let's forget about everything before now, let's just start fresh, which kind of feels like what they're wanting to do here, then I would pay attention to that, because you're going to be stuck in this Five of Wands, Five of Swords energy, wondering if you can trust them, wondering if it's actually going to be stable. Like, it fell apart for a reason. So if those things aren't reconciled, dealt with, and healed, you're just bringing that back into a new start with this person. And there's no way that's going to work. And it looks to me like here, when the Emperor is clarified by the Four of Swords, Six of Pentacles, I feel like you tell this person just that. It's like there's more going on in this situation than even just the events that took place. It feels like there's a lot to unpack here in order to have a new beginning. And it feels like along the way there needs to be constant healing. So keep that in mind here, because I feel like if you have a new start and you just try and like throw the past in the past, shut the door, lock it, throw away the key, it's going to come out like a closet of skeletons at some point and wreak some havoc. So heads up there, Pisces. I hope you found that helpful, and I hope to see you next week. We'll see how things are shaping up for your January when we do the next weekly. And good luck. I'll see you next time.